What do you mean you can't come in today? You know you're the model for my art project, right? What? I don't care if you're sick. The project's due tomorrow. I know I should have started earlier, but please, please, I need you or I'm gonna fail this class. Ugh, fine. I'll find somebody else before tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, bye. Ugh, I don't have time to just run around looking for someone to model for me. I guess I gotta get creative about it. Ooh, maybe if I get flirty with someone and bring them home, I could pretend it's like that scene from Titanic, where, I'm drawing them and they're posing for me, and, that's gonna take way too much time. That's not gonna work. I guess I just gotta hire someone. I think they've got apps for stuff like this now. I mean, it's not like somebody with a good-looking body is just gonna come walking on by. Oh, hey, you there. What's your name? Well, it's lovely to meet you. My name's Poppy. I actually go to the art school right over there. And, this is kinda awkward. But can you maybe, uh, model for me? I know it's a lot to ask, and it's probably uncomfortable and stuff, but I have a project due tomorrow. And my muse got sick and they can't come in, so I'm totally gonna fail this class unless someone like you comes and saves me. Huh? Why you? Well, I kinda have this issue with my art. See, when I was learning how to draw, I was really bad at getting motivated for it. I try again and again and again, but whenever I tried to put the pen on the page, it was just like completely fall flat. And I tried to fix it over and over and over. And what finally worked and got me started was having something worth drawing. All of the guides told me to draw a car or a plant or something to get used to the natural forms or whatever. But it was when I was drawing somebody I was interested in that it really got me going? And then from there, it was way easier. Whenever I see like a beautiful looking plant, or a sky that looks like it was taken out of a movie, or even just like a building that I'd like to live in, I'd just sit right there and start drawing it until I was finished. Oh, sorry, I started rambling. Let me be more blunt. I can only draw stuff that looks pretty, and you look pretty as hell. I put a nice blush on your face. Might have to try and keep it on you. But I should ask properly, shouldn't I? Oh, pretty looking stranger. Won't you please come to my studio to model for me? You will? Oh, perfect. You're such a lifesaver. I totally owe you one. Just follow me this way then. So, you ever modeled before? Really? You should look into it. I've got a good eye for this stuff? You'd be surprised how many of the people I draw end up in magazines. Oh, me? No, I tried to ask him to hook me up with an agent, or however you get in the magazines, but they never got back to me. It's fine though. I mean, it's not like I care or anything. I'm just happy to watch pretty things from the other side. Even before I got into art properly, I think I always had an eye for stuff like that. I'd always kinda linger behind when going for a walk with people. When I saw something that got my attention, I would always just kinda stop and stare at it. It's why I have some nice legs like Lee's? I always had to run to catch up with everybody else. It really works them out. Don't think many other artists can say that. What's that? You wanna race me to the studio? Alright then. You see that building way over there? Yeah, it's in that door, and then you take a left turn, You go to the staircase at the end of the hallway, and then you go up 2 floors. You take the second hallway on the right, and then you take the third one on the left, and then my room is the 5th one from the back. You got that? It'll make sense when you get inside, you'll see. Anyway, start racing in 3, 2, 1. See ya later, pretty face. Sheesh. How are you that fast? I've never had anyone keep up with me like that. You really are a full package, aren't you? How are you way less tired, too? It's like you took less steps or something. Huh? It's not because my legs are small. I'm average height. Average. For like a girl in some countries. But that's still an average. Well, meanie, why don't you come in and check, or I'm gonna have you trapped for the next bit. Ta-da! I know. I know. It's pretty messy. You try painting without making a mess? No. It's so boring. It takes you like twice as long as usual. Anyway, why don't we put your jacket and everything over there in the corner? Alright, I'll keep an eye on it for you. So just stand over there. No, not that seat. The seat to your left? No, the one to your right? Yeah, that one. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna be sat over here. The project is basically just a detailed headshot, so you're totally fine to do whatever you want below your head. Oh, I got an idea, actually. I got this sheet from an old art piece. If you let me stretch it across the room. And bingo! Now I can't see what you're doing. I'd feel bad if you had to deal with me eyeing you up the entire time. You wouldn't mind? I, I, uh, I, I, um, I, I, I should get you a seat. Yeah, you're gonna be here for a few hours. I'm just gonna go grab one from the next room real quick. Yeah. Oh, they're way too cute. I messed up again. This is why I made a rule of only getting people who are a little pretty. I'm gonna be way too distracted to work. I really gotta focus. If they're dedicating their body to me for a little bit, then the least I could do is my job. Okay, lock in. I got a stool. Let me just get that under you. There you go. Now just sit there, look pretty like that, and let me work my magic. Okay, so they got this kind of face shape. Maybe I could use this angle to really highlight their features. But then they've got some really stunning eyes, so maybe focusing on those is the better idea. Hmm. Huh? Do I really think your eyes are pretty? Duh. You know how I mentioned that I get stuck staring at pretty sights as a kid? You give me that exact same energy. Like you've got a whole ocean in those eyes. I always did like the water sights the most. Seeing myself reflected against it. It was the only time I really felt like a part of the sights. That's the problem with having an eye for beauty. It also gives you an eye for unbeauty. I can see every flaw of mine in a mirror, and like, I know I'm pretty. I get compliments, I get attention, I get people chasing after the boy locked away in the studio. But whenever I look back at myself, just feels like all those people are wrong. It's kind of funny. I remember whenever I would see somebody who I thought was beautiful, I'd want nothing more than to stand with them, you know? Eat lunch with them, watch a movie together, maybe work out with them so I can steal a bit of their looks. But when I think somebody looks good, I start staring without realizing it. And people tend to think you're weird when they catch you staring, so I was always stuck in the outside, always looking at beauty from the other side of the wall. Huh? I'm sorry, I think I misheard you. You think I'm pretty? What? I mean, you're totally just saying that. What's so pretty about me anyway? All of me? You totally have me beat every way now. And I've been drawing you for a while, so I could say that for sure. Hmm. You know what? Let's make a deal. You aren't gonna get me to admit I'm pretty, but you could be my designated beauty to hang out with. Like I said before, that's gonna mean a whole lot of hanging out. We could grab some good foods to eat and yap over. We could go out and sketch some nature together. Maybe even put on a scary movie and grab a hold of each other whenever a scary scene comes on. Now be good for me and sit a bit stiller. All this talk is gonna get bouncing out of your chair. What's your favorite kind of food, anyway? Oh, so that's how you get your hair looking like that. I'll have to try it sometime. But it looks like I'm all done here. Come and take a look. Ta-da! Looks just like you, doesn't it? It does, right? My grade kinda depends on this. It does, right? Oh, okay. That's a load off my chest. I feel bad for not being able to give you a copy now. We're gonna have to give this to my professor. We aren't allowed to keep our projects, you know? It's a shame. Oh? You made something of your own? Is that why your hands were so active down there? I kinda thought you were just a freak. Alright, let's see it, let's see it. What? But that is that but that no. Is that really a picture of me? And I look good in it too. What were you drawing this for? It's 'cause I said I like drawing pretty things? It inspired you to do the same? But, like, I'm not hmm, you win this time. I can't be mean to myself when you put all this effort in. Thank you, pretty stranger. Or I guess I should say pretty friends now, shouldn't I? Ooh, my eyes do look really catching in this one. And my hair looks nice and girly. And my lips are soft and smoochable. You know what? Maybe you do have a point. I am kinda pretty. Wow, I have really gotta repay you for this one. Tell you what, you should let me bring you back here and eye you up for another painting. I promise I'll let you keep this one. Plus, it means you get plenty of time to stare at this pretty face. Oh, I'm not being humble. I gotta make up for all that lost time I thought I looked bad. Now come on, let's go get something to eat. I didn't get the best taste buds being Scottish, so you can pick where to go. I don't trust myself. Just make sure it's not anything too crazy. I gotta work to keep my body looking as good, you know? Ooh, what about that place 3 streets over? Yeah, that sounds good, that sounds good.